One of the world's most colorful and famous hockey announcers was actually born and raised here.
This morning, the hockey world is mourning the passing of NHL Hall of Famer.
Get that dog off my lawn. Oh, what a pretty play by Lemieux. And it's time to buy new shoes. Ron Francis puts it in, and the Penguins lead 3-1. Oh, scratch my back with a hacksaw.
Sometimes you're just born with it, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Those are just a couple of the quips that made Mike Lange an absolute beloved broadcaster. The longtime Pittsburgh Penguins announcer died yesterday at the age of 76. Speaking of being born, he was born in Sacramento in 1948. He called the rise of superstar Mario Lemieux as the Penguins built a Stanley Cup dynasty. And he was just as popular with the fans as the players were.
Here comes a pass to Yager. Bruins in. Wrist shot. He shoots and scores.
He shoots and scores.
Mario Lemieux beats Mold like a Redding mule.
He beat him like a Redding mule.
And ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has just left the building.
Proud of myself that I was able to do that and build some interest and make it work and develop my skills too.
He called all 5 of the Penguins championships and even went 30 straight years without missing one game.
How about that for work
It wouldn't be
ethic?
the same without that voice. Not only was Lange born in Sacramento, but he also graduated from Sac State. And that's where a friend encouraged him to attend his first hockey game and then began a career as a PA announcer at Sacramento area hockey rinks.
Apparently he got the job because the guy who was the announcer asked for a raise, and whoever was in charge of it was like, I'm not giving you more money. What about that guy?
Right place, the right time.
Right place, right time. And you know, like that's just one of those things, like you said, you're kind of born with. You can try to teach it, but people can either do that or they can't. There are very few people who can do it.
Especially, I think, in the
did.
sports world, too. I mean,
Oh, absolutely.
to call a game, yeah.